Hello everyone. In this video, our students Anirudh, Gokul, Anish Kumar, and Aspita is going to present the topic on finite automata in design thinking based approach. So first, I will explain what is a finite automata. So the finite automata language of the given string. So the finite automata mainly contains the five terms. One is we have a set of states and a set of input symbols and starting state and final states and set of transitions from one state to another state. Now, our students will explain the finite automata in terms of the real world example in the vending machines real world example. Now, Danish Kumar will explain the problem statement.
Okay, so using the five stages of design thinking, we are going to implement the simple vending machine. So if we see in vending machine, for certain object to be given to the customer, we need some amount from the user. So suppose there is a cost 20 rupees and user has only 10 rupee coin. So we have to get two coins from the user. So using finite automata, we have to design such that the vending machine accepts two coins in order to deliver the product to the customer. So using the five stages, the empathy, it is the main point wherein the number of coins are to be collected from the users in the vending machine. So before enough coins are given, the product should not be given to the customers. Yeah.
Okay, coming to the define part. Now let us clearly define our problem statement. Suppose a cup of coffee costs 20 rupees and the vending machine accepts only a 10 rupee coin. The machine must identify whether the user inserted enough money to purchase coffee. The machine starts with no money. When a 10 rupee coin is inserted, it should recognize that only half of the money is inserted. Uh, when the other 10 rupee coin is inserted, the machine should recognize that the full amount has been received. The challenge is that the machine should always know that its current condition. It knows whether the no money or some of the money or else enough money has been inserted. This problem can be solved using an finite automata because finite automata works with a fixed number of states. Okay, each state represents a specific condition to a machine. By defining the state and the transition between them, we can design a machine that behaves correctly in for every user input.
So the third stage of design thinking is ID. In this stage, we brainstorm different ways to solve the problem and select the most effective solution. For a coffee vending machine, the machine needs to remember how much money has been inserted at any time. Since finite automata works with a limited number of states, we can represent each amount of money using a separate state. So we can create three states like S0, S1, and S2. Each can be inserted as 0, 10, and 20. So after the solution is simple because the machine only needs to remember its current state. Based on the state, it can decide whether to wait for more money or dispense coffee. Thus, the finite automata provides an efficient way to model the vending machine's behavior.
So the fourth stage of the design thinking is said to be the prototype. Here we will be converting our ideas into finite automata model. So a stage 0 is said to be considered as the starting state, and the state 1 would be representing the 10 rupees coins, and the state 2 is the accepting state where the 20 rupees has been collected. Here the arrows would be representing the transitions that are being caused by inserting the 10 rupees coins. So since the required amount has been collected, the machine would be dispersing the coffee. After dispersing the coffee, the machine returns to the stage 0 and would be ready for the next customer. So this is how the prototype helps us visualize how the system works and ensures that every problem action is clearly defined. And the final stage of design thinking is the testing stage. Here, we would be testing our finite automata model with different types of test examples. And then, so I would like to conclude by saying that the finite automata model is a mathematical model which is used to represent the system with a limited number of states and transitions. In our coffee vending machine example, the state represents the amount of money inserted while the transition represents the user's actions, such as inserting the coins. So, this example shows how finite automata can be used in real life applications such as vending machines. Thank you.